Second game of the Colorado Series, 16U versus Salt Lake, period 1. A dancing Craig Steinauer to the dot. We have Rue in net. Morgan going to take the dot. He is flanked by Zach and Carter Hill, with Parker and Jonesy locking down the back end.
They're running up the home score over here on the scoreboard.
Yep. All right. Perfect. We got 3 goals. The puck hasn't even dropped yet. This game's going the right way. Yeah, Steiny's like, no, they need to start with 0 goals. Come on, Steiny. Help us out a little bit, buddy.
Set, home score.
I haven't done these, but these look a lot more complicated than like the one at Blue. The one at Blue is super easy. All right, and that was Morgan on the draw. Carter looking to intercept. Trying for Zach, doesn't quite go. Parker holds on the point. Might have been outside, off the pipe.
That was offsides.
Is back down. Carter, Zach, shot save. Loose in front. Off of Morgan to Zach. Zach back to Morgan. Goes off of Carter, close to a high stick. They don't call it though. Parker spins. Parker looks. Parker to Jones. Jones carries, loses while we get a change going. And intercepted by Jones. He comes the other way. He puts a long shot just over the net. Marco with a nifty little pass to Coulter. Coulter looking to leave it for Josh. Josh has an 18-foot stick and takes it. Josh down to Marco. Oh, fans on the shot. Save. Comes to Manch. Manch rims it back down. Comes to Coulter. Coulter looking for Marco. Whacks it back down. Josh picks it up. Coulter takes it. And it gets sent past Cody, past Coulter, down in our end. No ice. He said Coulter could have gotten there. Coulter with speed coming back the other way. Through the body. And centering pass gets blocked. Coulter with a hit. Cody's going to step. Goes through him. Comes out to Marco. Marco to Josh. Josh, bounce pass to nobody. Good stick by Manch. Hit by Manch. Marco with it. Marco's got 1 to beat. And a good stick by Salt Lake prevents the opportunity. And Josh tried to knock it down, but it comes back out. Comes to Gabe. Gabe off Cam's stick. It goes down deep. Off Cam's stick to Lopez. A little too hot for him. Comes off his stick. Cam's going to get there first. Get it up to Connor. Connor back down to Cam. Cam looking. Tries to hit Judah just too far, but it gets to him anyway. Judah to Lopez. Lopez looking for Gabe. Gabe steps, holds the line. Nope, doesn't hold the line. Connor says, hold away. So Steiny saying that Gabe had the requisite knowledge that he was offside, ignored the ruling, and did it anyway. It was intentional, and so all the way down it goes.
That's pretty much every 16-year-old, right?
Yeah, knowing what's going on. That's what 16-year-old boys are known for. Lopez wins the draw. It goes to Gabe. Gabe loses the puck behind the net. In pursuit. Comes off Connor. Not quite out. Off Lopez. Comes to Connor. Steiny's trying to get out of the way. Comes back to Lopez. Lopez to Judah. Lopez with a hit. Judah pulls it out. Gets it up looking for Gabe. Gabe's got it. And it is blown dead for a reason.
Offsides. Just rock team.
What? Didn't
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, Craig's putting it out.
Didn't we have the puck when he blew it?
Buddy. That's that offside.
Oh, there we go.
Pretty
Okay.
terrible with that.
Okay. Nolan on the draw comes to Will. Will goes to Parker. Parker's going to carry. Comes off his stick. Parker looking to pop it free. Doesn't know where it is though. Gavin in there. Oh, comes off Will's stick. Hit by Nolan. Ooh, off a stick. Parker knocks it to the corner. Will harassing, but doesn't get through. Shot saved by Rue. Saved by Rue. And it comes out of the zone. Jonesy takes it. Jonesy gets it across the Manch. He goes for change. Manch wanted to get it a little deeper than that. Didn't work. He's in on it as F1 trying to harass. Zach knocks it off the stick to Cody. Cody gets it to Morgan. Morgan down on it, gets it to Zach. Zach looking to center, doesn't work. Carter got a stick on it, but Salt Lake kept it. Manch defends long enough. Him and Cody decide that Cody's going to get it. Cody up to Zach. Zach gets knocked off the puck, but gets it to Carter. Then Cody knocks it forward. Pops out in front. Comes to Morgan. Morgan looking to pass it to Carter, doesn't go. Salt Lake picks it up. Shot goes. Oh, it was under Gabe. I was like, where is the puck?
He had it in his hand.
Oh,
He
it was in
closed
his
his hand on.
Gabe with the
Skated out.
intentional, masterful plan to blow somebody up.
Yeah. Get closer and closer, and I drop and hit.
Carrying it
All
like
right,
a
that
football.
did seem more intentional than most of the other things that happened.
You can do hand passes. So he should have just jumped in.
All right, Morgan on the draw, comes to Zach, goes to Carter. Carter's looking to accelerate past. Missed the net. Ooh, it takes a funny bounce on Gabe. Connor picks it up. Connor walks through. Connor tries the toe drag. Should have taken the shot, buddy. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Somehow comes away with it the way Connor does, but then loses it on the pass attempt. Gets sent down deep. Gabe first to it. It's in his skates. Goes through him. Pops out to the point. Delayed offside.
You knew that happened.
They knew it. They knew it.
They knew it.
He actually is sending it all the way down.
Their call. Or our guy's thinking it wasn't blue line. They called the ball all the way to the end. Like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, it's we don't play the games,
Marco wins it back. Parker takes it. Parker D to D to Jonesy. Jonesy dumps it down deep. Marco with a hit. Comes around Jonesy. Jonesy back down deep. Coulter and Marco can't decide who gets it. Marco with a hit. Coulter with a hit. And it comes to Coulter. Coulter looking for the cross ice pass to Josh. It actually goes to him despite being deflected.
Coulter like starts a fight down there and then steals their puck.
Yeah, what a jerk. Marco with a hit. Marco with a hit. Coulter stealing the puck. Comes away with it. Off Josh's skate. Marco tries the centering pass. Comes out to Jones. Jones cross ice to Parker. Parker with a shot that goes over the net. Comes around to Jones. Jones back down deep. It bounces back to him. Shoot it, Jonesy with the shot. Oh, Marco can't get the rebound. Josh whacking at it. Hit by Marco. Comes out to Jones again. Jones, shot gets blocked. Parker picks it up. Parker through the contact, wheels through the middle. He delays, looks for options, gets blown up, but it goes to Josh. Josh looking to go back down to Lopez, gets him. Lopez looking for the centering pass, it gets ramped up over everybody. No ice because of the deflection, and it comes down. Manch is gonna play. Manch says, out of the way, Rue, I got some speed going. Manch continues to carry. Manch looking to get through. Coulter knocks it free. Lopez with a shot save. Judah to it. Pinned along the wall. While it's pinned, Coulter's going to go for a change. Off Lopez's skate. Lopez with a hit. Leaves it for Judah. Judah can't quite find the handle. He knocks Cam away. And it comes 3-on-3. And offside.
That's a big guy to knock Cam over like that.
Well, it was Judah.
Makes sense. He's like in charge.
All right, the errant stick has been returned. Lopez wins it back. It goes to Gabe. Gabe across to Cody. Cody's pass gets blocked. It comes up. It's underneath. There it goes. It got flipped down into the zone by Cody. Lopez looking for the intercept. Comes out to Cody in the neutral zone. Cody can't drop it down deep, but they ice it. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone.
But unlike the NHL, they all get to change anyway.
Yes. Come on, Steiny, why aren't we doing NHL rules?
Yeah.
Do something in your settings. I don't see your net as much as I see it in my picture.
No, it's just the iPad.
I think it's on the screen. I'm actually watching the video.
All right, that was Judah getting it back to Connor. Connor to Lopez. Lopez can't quite fight through. Lopez with a hit. It goes through everybody. It comes all the way down. Another icing. Let's try that again.
That 21 is giving Cam the business.
I was say 21 on our team or 22 on it.
so
Yeah,
right there on the
yeah, he's a big kid. He's stout. So if your parents are interested, you can. If your parents are interested, you can go on our YouTube page, and I upload all these games. You got to hear me yakking, but they're up there. There's a little bit of debris on the ice. Steiny's gonna pick that up, make sure nobody gets hurt. Nolan gets it to Will. Will back to Gabe.
Gotta have your
Gabe
stick on the ice.
through. Gavin skates, comes all the way back down. Ice. So we'll do it again. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother. Nolan loses the draw. Comes around, Gabe steps, trying to hold. He gets folded over, loses the puck. And they get skied up past everybody and icing. Guess what? We're gonna do an offensive zone face-off after an icing. That's weird. Haven't done one of those in a while.
Or if the mics are picking up the music in the arena.
I think they probably do. If not, me singing won't make nearly as much sense. No, Nolan lost the draw, came back up, and it is icing.
I'm like, please stop singing, Chris.
So last season, Laura used to watch with her grandson just to listen to me sing because he loved it.
It's good to have one fan.
Yep. Well, I've sung a lot less this season, so the fans are probably disappointed. All right, that was Morgan on the draw. Salt Lake comes out with it, tries to chip it up. Carter takes it, shoots it. Morgan fighting for it, gets through the traffic, gets it to Carter. Carter's shot gets ramped over the net. Zach fighting for it. Salt Lake maintains possession. Goes behind the net. And pops up in the air. Carter's trying to whack it through. Comes to Parker. Parker across to Jones, who did a nice step. And then Jones into the glove. It was a good shot. It was a good step.
Yeah.
Needed a
And
body
it was a
in
good
front.
save.
Yeah, if he would have got the shot up just a hair faster, he would have achieved it.
You leave Jonesy alone. He did a good job.
Yeah, that's a good shot. It's all of them. Hair faster.
Fair enough. Josh loses the draw. Takes a weird bounce off the wall. Things are bouncing weird over there. Coulter looking for the hit, doesn't work, but the puck comes to him. He's going to dump it down deep. Comes around to Josh. Josh puts it up to Parker on the point. Parker with a shot deflected in front by Marco, but it goes wide. Coulter centers to nobody, but Josh says, thank you very much. I'll take that. Skates around a little bit, and then his pass goes off the skate. Salt Lake comes the other way. Shot misses the net. Jonesy walls him off, lets Marco flip it around, up but not out. And then a weird floater. Drew's got to field that.
That's what my beer league shot looks like.
Yeah?
Yeah, just try to fake him out over the
Do
shoulder.
the rainbow.
Yeah, rainbow.
All right, Lopez. Hey, turn the music off. There we go. Lopez on the draw. Ooh, goes right around Manch. Cody pokes it free right in front. Good save by Rue. Woo! Lopez killed a child, and the puck goes out of play with Judah having some contact at the point.
You can sing this one, Chris.
Lopez loses the draw. It comes to the point. Go, Judah, go. Judah, Cam, 2-on-1. Judah goes for the shot, bounces over the net. Comes free to Cam. Cam rims it around, looking for, I don't know if that was for Lopez or Manch, but it gets intercepted. Judah working on getting it free. Gets it to Lopez. Lopez. Oh, dip is right. Yeah, little underneath that one. All right, Lopez comes to the bench for a change, and his line mates are like, we weren't ready for a change. Where are you going? But new line out. Vocal leader of the 18U's, Nolan Guy to the dot. Gets it to the corner. Gavin had it. Will had it. Gavin tried to shoot it. Then Gavin does shoot it. And saved by the goalie. But I kid you not, like the only person I could hear yelling on the 18U game was Nolan. Like I heard him the whole game, clear as day. Yeah, I haven't heard a word from him this game, but I heard him in the other one. Bye, sugar baby. Nolan kicks it free to Will. Will with the shot and the score.
Assist? Are you kidding me?
Nolan Guy with the kicking assist. And Will with the clapper goal. 82, 5, 90, 47, 37 on the ice. 1-0 Moose with 9:56 remaining in the first. That was awesome.
He's all tied up and centers it with the foot.
Well, and I thought for sure that Will didn't have enough space to get it through. And he got it through the people and the goalie. All right, Nolan got it to Gavin. Gavin got it back. That was Cody flipping it up, and then Will putting it down deep. Nolan in on it. Gavin trying to knock it free. Shot misses the net. Comes to Will. Will fans on it, but it's still tied up there in the corner. Nolan came away with it briefly. Shot off the outside, then a shot. Then Will just sends it down for icing. Tweet. They will change lines. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Fashion faux pas, you're wearing the same thing. Oof.
Oh, aren't you too cute?
Morgan got folded under, but Carter comes out with it. Carter shoots it off a kid's hand, and then good shot by Gabe. Comes off of Carter, goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Carter. Carter centering pass gets intercepted. And Gabe holds it, well, has it at the point. Gets knocked over, delayed offside. Now it comes, now you can go get it. Gets sent down. Connor with it. Connor tries to feed Carter, doesn't go. Intercept by Morgan. Morgan up to Zach. Zach looking for Carter. Carter says, ignore this puck. Let me get the hit. Salt Lake comes away with it. They come out of the zone, and Connor Dana chips it down deep. Josh intercepts. Woo. Comes to Marco. Marco sends it down deep off of Steiny.
I've not seen Steinhauer move that fast all weekend.
Marco put it back to Gabe. Gabe up to Josh. Josh looking for the 1T to feed. Marco doesn't go. Comes back to Gabe.
Go.
Gabe to Connor. Connor dumps it through the contact. And uh-oh, that's not great. Shot score. All right, so the 2-on-1. Connor's yelling at the ref. Salt Lake ties it back up. We had 17, 49, 8, 16, and 3.
Salt Lake carried Connor's stick all the way into their zone, so now he can't go back and play defense.
Yeah, which might be
It leads to a goal.
Thing that he's complaining about. Marco wins it forward to Coulter. Coulter carries in. Coulter, oh, pass goes off a skate to Marco. The immediate answer back. Marco from Coulter, 51-8, 3, 18, 17.
They say the goals are scored when you stand in front of the net. He says, that one's for you, Rube.
All right, Moose back up by 1 with 7:11 left. Okay. All right, Marco tries the forward win to Coulter. Doesn't work that time. Coulter takes the puck. Shot gets blocked. And Rue's going to come out, leave it. I think they had waved off icing, hopefully. Ooh. There was a save in there by Rue, and he holds it against the outside of the net. Lopez, a decisive win back to Manch. Manch fans on the pass, then gets it on the second attempt, comes around to Cody. Cody misses Cam, comes out to center. They try and dump it. Cam intercepts, knocks it forward, no possession. Hit by Lopez, knocks it free for Cody. Cody to Lopez. Lopez looking to get Cam. He gets it to Judah. Judah through the contact, allows Cam to pick it up. Cam to Manch. Manch walks the line, gets a shot, goes down to the corner. Cam tied up. Judah with a hit, knocks it free for Cam. Cam gets it to Manch. Manch with a shot into the glove. Save.
Feels like it's starting to get a little chippy.
A little bit.
Bet we're going to see some offsetting penalties soon.
Yeah, the disappointing part is they just changed the lines that were getting chippy. Hopefully these new lines will keep up the chip. Let's see Nolan mix it up.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Nolan on the dot, ties him up. Will gets it to Manch. Manch can't hold it on the line, but maintains possession. Gets poked off his stick, out to center, and dumped down deep. Nolan to it behind the net. Cody couldn't grab it. Gavin in pursuit. Shot off Gavin's stick, goes right out in front. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hit by Will. Hit by Manch. Intercept by Cody. He gets through. Stops. Hits Will. Will gets hit, loses the puck. It goes down deep. Manch to it. Manch up to Gavin. And then Gabe helps send it across. Salt Lake maintains in the zone. Will knocks it out of the zone.
Dump and chase.
Comes to Gabe. Gabe's just gonna skate. Long shot misses the net. Off of Morgan. Gabe steps to it. And Zach rimmed it around. Nobody on the point. Woo! Big hit by Connor. Knocks the puck free for Gabe. Gabe up to Hill. Hill, oh my gosh, almost hits Tommy in the face.
Salt Lake wanted a call for that hit in the middle ice.
I'm sure they did.
Shoulder on shoulder, and he played the puck. So,
Yeah, well, if I were on Salt Lake, I would have wanted a call for that too. I wouldn't have gotten one, but I would have wanted one.
He'll call nothing until he like gets really. And then he calls every.
4:11 left in the first. Marco wins it forward. Coulter's going to get there first. Coulter dumps it down deep. Josh with a hit. Marco to it. Marco to Josh. Gets knocked off Josh's stick back to center. Connor recovers and hits Gabe. Gabe wants to shoot, shoots it into the shin pads of the defenseman. Ooh. Connor's like Gumby. I don't think he has any ligaments. Connor takes it. Connor to Gabe. Gabe looking for Josh. Josh looking for Coulter. Off his stick to Salt Lake, but he still pursues and knocks it away. Comes back to Marco. Marco looking for Connor. Goes through his legs, but he picks it up. Connor makes a move around the net. Connor makes a move at the circles. Puck a little too far. He gets upended and loses the puck. It looked like that stung him a little bit. Ooh, saved by Rue, but it comes out. Comes up to Marco. Or I'm sorry, to Josh. Woo! Off. Lopez wins it. Jonesy in a race loses. Puck comes across to nobody. Parker is going to get it up to Cam. Cam through the legs looking for Judah. They were not on the same page. That did not go where he wanted it to. Parker with a hit, leaves it for Cam. Cam through the contact to Lopez. Lopez goes through the legs, loses the puck. Cam with a hit. Cam getting
Just
tied
like
up.
stick Cam, and then he cup checked him.
Yep. Cam gets it to Jones. Jones looking for Parker. Doesn't get him. Comes the other way. And offside.
I don't know why Cam's getting like double teamed and just roughed up.
I don't know. Deal with it, buddy.
Something about his dad's face. I can't make it all out.
Could he be saying something down
Like,
there?
I watched what your dad said about me on video. Nolan lost the draw, but it comes back to Jones. Jones over to Parker. Parker looking for Gavin, but it bounced outside of the zone. Comes back down, delayed offside. Parker tries for Gavin again. It doesn't work. Bounces to the same spot. In Gavin's gear. He gets laid down. Salt Lake comes the other way. Oh, broken stick. That sucks. And that was Will to Gavin. Gavin back to Will. Will lost it. Gets rimmed around. Comes to Nolan, but outside of the zone. He's looking for Cody. Gets him. Cody was looking for somebody. Doesn't go. Parker gets it and sends it into the netting. So the 77 kid, the shorter one who plays on the 18s, like he's so skilled and he's little, but he is scrappy. And him and Parker were battling last game, and yeah.
That little 88. Salt Lake's.
Oh, no, but like,
Oh,
yeah, this one Lions,
Yeah, the one
he's
playing
good.
off.
Morgan gets it to Cody. Cody tries to get it to Carter, gets there eventually. Carter sends it up to center, goes off of Salt Lake to Morgan. Morgan trying to get around. Carter tries to center, doesn't work. Pops off to Morgan. Comes back to Cody. You probably can't see that. And Cody sent it back down, but it comes the other way. Manch with a hit. Off Cody's stick. Cody with a hit. Comes to Carter. Carter looking to get around what the self-pass does. The hit misses him. Zach tries to get it around. Zach in pursuit. Manch tries to dump it down deep, goes off the ref, but Morgan takes it. Morgan, the back check, catches up with him in the back, literally. Carter swipes it away.
10 seconds.
Comes the other side. Gets chipped into the netting.
6 seconds.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Boom, 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 boom.
Ozzy.
Boom, 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 boom.
You gotta get something out.
Marco, it bounces around. Josh comes out with it. Josh getting put into the bench as the period expires. And Moose lead 2-1. Game 2 of the Colorado series. 16U versus Salt Lake. Period 2. Moose up 2-1.
Look who's still eating in the penalty box.
And Wiggy is still eating in the penalty box. Although he doesn't have a suit on anymore. Marco gets it to Parker. Parker carries in. Looks cross ice for Josh. Gets him because Josh's stick is really long. And oh no. Welcome to the game, Owen Brown. Owen's first shot is saving a breakaway. Well done, Mr. Brown.
He did not look scared. Said, bring it.
It was pretty warm after his High Plains game. Also, for those of you who don't know, they were playing My Hero by Foo Fighters. Saved by Owen again, also playing Hero. Lopez had won the draw. Dana had lost the puck. Cam to it now. Cam around to Lopez. Lopez looking for Judah. Judah carries in. Judah back to Lopez. There it is. Comes to Cam. Cam turns. Shot over the net. Takes another weird bounce. Pucks are bouncing off the boards weird down there. Lopez gets it to Judah. Judah trying to fight through the contact. Cam with a hit.
Cam has had enough of that guy harassing the crap out of him in this game.
All right, so they're both going to go. Cam's going to get 2. 21's going to get 2.
Around the back of the neck and twist.
Yeah, that's it's good technique.
It works. Body goes where the head takes it.
Yeah.
And Cam
All right.
just calmly goes to the box, and the other guy's all pissed off throwing his stuff.
Cam's like, Wiggy, can I have some of your lunch?
Can I wear your glasses in here?
All right, Morgan lost the draw. Salt Lake comes out. 14U captain carries down the outside, but the speedy Morgan takes the puck away and outruns himself. Morgan gets it up, goes to Carter. Carter looking for Zach, doesn't quite work. Takes it away. His shot gets blocked. Morgan picks it up. Morgan looking to center, doesn't work. They come the other way. Now we have the 14U assistant captain. Dumps it down deep. Hit by Gabe. Guys, let's say.
I hope it goes to 77, because he was chicken winging the guy's stick and holding him the whole time.
All right, Gabe's gonna go too. Gabe's like, bye, have fun in the box. And then he also gets
Really,
sent.
why?
I don't know.
I don't know why, but
It might just be an effort to calm it down.
Yeah.
Of like, hey,
game management call.
yep, that's my guess.
It's kind of like fighting with your siblings. You both get sent to your room.
Yep, but he started it. All right, so more offsetting penalties. We're still 5-on-5. Gabe and Cam will hang out in the box. Nolan on the draw. It gets sent to Salt Lake on the point, blocked by Manch. Comes right back. Backhand shot saved by Owen. Owen's has had to make a lot of really quality saves in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, he has.
All right, Nolan back to Cody, then went to Gavin. Gavin back to Manch. Manch looking to carry through, dumps it down deep. Nolan and Will both try and center it, assuming the other one's in the middle. Cody intercepts. Cody misses the pass to Gavin. Will in pursuit. Nolan with a little shove. Cody tries to dump it down deep, but Salt Lake is able to take it. Off of Parker's stick and out of play. No, you're good. You're good. Marco to the draw, looking for Josh, doesn't work. Comes to Salt Lake, sneaky shot, but Owen calmly sticks out the leg pad for the save.
That's the seldom used blocker trap you
It is.
referenced yesterday.
Reference from yesterday. For those of you who watch all of our broadcasts.
That's nobody. Nobody does that.
So you and I are the only ones who get that reference. Marco ties up again, looking for Josh to get it. Coulter sits him down, knocks the puck free for Jones. Jones chips it up a little too far for Josh off of Coulter. Didn't look like it felt super great. And Salt Lake carries it. I thought Parker was going to hit him anyway. You saw him load up. He's like, I don't
Parker
care.
was
The whistle
ready.
blew.
The seldom used restraint by Parker.
Marco loses the draw, gets sent in, comes down to Parker. Parker up through Josh. Parker with a hit. He had one loaded. He had to get it out of it. Jonesy rims it around, gets it to Coulter. Coulter almost gets upended, but sends it down. Comes back. Parker, nope, gets around him. Short side shot saved by Owen. Jonesy can't quite get it out. Marco gets it to Josh. And Josh up to Coulter. Coulter takes a shot in the back, but gets it back to Josh. Josh tries to carry over the line, loses the puck. Coulter used the body position for the hit and the takeaway. And he's still tied up in that guy's stick. Connor has the puck. Connor being harassed by the fifth grader. Leaves it for Coulter. Coulter uses the ref as a screen. Really smart play. Coulter tries to stick handle around, gets it to the front.
Oh!
Shot, and good save by the goalie. The shot from Marco. All right, we finally get a whistle, and both Gabe and Cam are allowed out of the box now.
That was an intense
Thought Cam was going to
chance.
be on that Lopez plan where he's going to spend all game in the box off a 2-minute penalty. Lopez to Judah, comes back to Cam. Cam looking for Lopez, comes to Judah. Judah looking for Cam. Cam
There's
trying to
the guy
fight through
again.
the traffic. It's in his skates. Comes out to Lopez. Lopez tries to get it through, does. Lopez looking for Cam, gets intercepted. Judah had it on his stick. Lopez had it on his stick, kills the fifth grader. Lopez trying to carry through, loses it, uses body position, takes it away. It's through Cam's legs. What are we doing? In Cam. Can't be in the same spot. Manch working on number 80. Man, heck of a battle. 88 gets clapped up. Yeah. Oh, Manch is going to go. Connor with a hit, takes the puck away. All right, Manch is going to go for a hook. Manch is still talking.
It was like take your pick. There was enough activity going on there, which
Not going to lie, I thought he was going to take both of them again.
I would just assume so.
Yeah. So, Vaughn, what do you think of the goaltending so far in this period? Oh, hold on. Vaughn, what's your take on goaltending?
Good. It's hard these kind of games because like every shot you get's like a 2-on-0 or a breakaway. I feel like there's not many shots from the outside.
Yeah, a lot in the front. A lot. Owen's got to try and look around for a weird bounce. J-Lo gets it to Judah. Judah tries to walk through, doesn't quite work. Owen out to leave it. Cody trips over. Oh my gosh, Gabe gets it to Lopez. Lopez sends it all the way down on net, and the goalie has to ramp it out of play, so there will be an offensive faceoff.
he didn't have to ram.
I don't know why you're doing that, because you're just setting it up in your own zone with a defensive zone face-off.
Looked like it was going wide to me. Thought he could have just let it go.
You can just settle it down. It's really not that hard.
You've heard it here first from Vaughn. It's just not that hard.
That should be on a t-shirt.
Carter on the draw, ties up, comes back to Parker. Parker with a shot. I thought he did a good job of trying to use the defenseman as a screen, but the goalie was able to see it through the traffic and get it in the glove. Blanco, quit distracting the talent.
Carter Hill with the face-off.
Yeah, he had the last one too.
Oh,
Yep,
somebody
nope.
got
He's
tossed.
like, no,
and they
you
can't
go.
decide. He's like,
No,
I'm
you
not
go.
taking
You
it
go.
from Carter.
Carter with a clean win back to Parker. Parker with a shot. Goalie with the logo save. Absolutely.
Running the penalty out.
Excellent insights from Vaughn. Said all of this is because the goalie didn't settle it down on that previous one. Carter loses that draw. Jonesy was tied up, couldn't get to it. So he's mad, he has a hit. Carter with a big hit. Carter looking for a slashing penalty. Luckily doesn't get one. And Parker sends it all the way down. Carter in F1. Go, 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 go. Good job, Carter. It's still loose, still loose. Oh,
Come on!
the goalie did not have that. Although from where the two refs were, they could not see where that puck was.
Come on, Craig, skate! For crying out loud, man. Come on, Craig, skate!
For those of you watching at home and don't know who Craig is, that is Craig Steinhauer, who is the league officiate of referees for
This is
Northern
my son's
Colorado.
boss, and I'm yelling at him
Yeah.
because he won't skate and get down where he can see the net.
Connor gets it. Up and out of the zone. Ooh. Connor battling behind the net. Good takeaway by Marco. Marco up, not out though. Good stick by Zach to get it out of the zone. And Manch right out of the box. Manch with a hit from behind. Luckily doesn't go right back into the box.
Nice
Ooh,
stick.
Connor just gets whacked in the back of the head. He got it, he got it. All right, so.
Good call, ref!
And unintentional high stick to the back of Connor's head sends Salt Lake to the box for 2 for high sticking. And the Moose will now go to the power play with 14:26 left in the second, up 2-1. All right, Nolan gets it to Will. Will gets it to Gabe. The great deflection off Nolan's skate, but it goes wide. Connor over to Gabe. Gabe back to Connor. Connor back to Gabe. Gabe gets it to Gavin. Gavin gets it to Nolan with a little bit of space, but it gets knocked off of his stick. Salt Lake tries to come the other way. Connor needs to step. Good hit to knock the puck free. Gabe looking for Gavin, but Gavin was looking for the change. Good intercept by Nolan. Nolan looking for Will in front. Will trying to stuff it through. Goalie covers, and a scrum ensues in front of the net. I was really, really excited to see what a Nolan and Will scrum looked like, but Coulter had to go in there and mess it all up. So I guess the scrum pulls it outside of the zone. Dave?
Dave, who?
You. Why did that face-off come out of the zone?
I don't know. I don't remember anything before the fight. The Nolan scrum.
Marco got it to Gabe. Gabe's shot was blocked. Connor stepped. Hit by Josh. Puck comes to Salt Lake, and they send it all the way
Watch
down.
it. Oh, that's that tricky corner. It was going to kick out in front of the net while Owen was behind it.
Owen left it for Gabe. Gabe got it to Coulter. Coulter got it to Marco. Marco looking for Coulter. Hit by Gabe. Pops off Josh. Comes back down. Owen leaves it for Cody. Cody looking. Sends it to Gabe. Gabe with the brakes to get that pass. Tries to dump it in. Goes off of 21. Josh tries to hold it at the point. It goes all the way across the zone to Coulter. Coulter tries to dump it down deep. And Salt Lake sends it out of the zone. Cody to it. Cody looking for Marco. Marco looking for Coulter. Coulter, shot gets blocked. Yeah, that didn't look like that felt good. Coulter tries to center, misses Marco. They are back to full strength, and here they come. Ooh, Cody with contact that probably he took the brunt of more than the other guy. Marco and Josh don't get it out. Hit by Manch. Hit by Manch. Pops out to Josh. Josh loses it through the contact. Saved by Owen. Loose out in front. Coulter takes it behind the net. Coulter looking for a little bit of space. Tries to get around the pursuit. He's able to get around one guy, but now he's got two more to beat. Can't get through those two. Sent all the way down for an icing. .11:34 left in the second.
Tensions are rising.
All right. Feels like the Moose need to get one to put this away. Salt Lake's been pushing. They've been getting some opportunities. That was Lopez on the draw. Came off of Judah. Off Parker's stick. Comes the other way. Good low shot. Misses the net. Judah can't get it out. Comes back to Jones. Jones goes the other way. Jones goes the other way but loses it. Shot into the glove. Hit by Lopez. With a push by Parker. And then 77 did not like that. Yeah. Those two had issues in the 18s game as well.
Gotta love these rivalry weekends.
Heck yeah. What are we doing? All right. Salt Lake coach says, no, let's pull you guys off the ice.
Probably a wise choice.
All right, Lopez wins it back to Parker. Parker looking for Cam. Intercepted by Salt Lake. Comes around. Parker first to it. Parker's going to carry. Parker dumps it down deep. He's going to go in on the forecheck. Parker with a hit. Comes out to Cam off the outside of the net. He's looking for a self-pass around. Pinned on the boards. Judah got it out. Judah gets blown up. Jonesy with the step. He takes the puck away. He chips it down to Cam. Cam leaving it for Judah. Comes out in front off Lopez. In his skates. He kicks it free. Cam misses the net. Comes to Judah. Judah loses it. Hit by Lopez. Lopez gets cross-checked in the back of the head. And he doesn't even wait for someone to touch the puck. He's like, nope, I'm just blowing it now.
This game's starting to turn into who can hit who.
Yep, so Salt Lake goes to the box. And Moose is gonna go back to the power play. Assuming one of our players doesn't do something immediately stupid, which,
Don't hold your breath.
yeah, don't hold your breath for that one.
They're 16.
All right, Morgan on the draw. It pops over Connor's stick. Owen out to play. Owen leaves it for Gabe. Gabe rims it around to Carter, but Carter turns it over. Takes it back away. has it behind the net, gets it to Zach. Zach looking for Connor, gets him. Connor getting Gabe. Gabe carries in for a shot. That was a tricky shot.
I think that shot caught the goalie by surprise.
Yeah, I think so too. Salt Lake sends it all the way down. Owen leaves it for Connor. Connor's got some time as Salt Lake goes through a line change. He gets it to Carter. Carter through the middle. Carter shot misses the net.
Man, he had that top corner open
He did. He did. Connor carries it down. Zach looking for Carter, misses. Gabe looking for the net. It gets blocked. Comes to Connor. Connor down to Zach. Zach tried to feed it to Morgan. It gets blocked off. Gabe gets knocked down, but still gets the puck back to Carter. Carter fumbles it on the point, comes out of the zone. He turns it back around. Loses it through the contact. They chip it out. Connor intercepts. Connor takes a step around. He's in all by his lonesome. Loose! Save, loose! He tries to poke it through, but the goalie's able to cover and hold on. "37 seconds left on the penalty, 8:58 remaining in the game. Man, I wish I would have had Connor dancing on his way back to the bench, but Marco wins it to Josh. Josh with a shot. He scored in that exact setup last night. Comes back to Cody. Cody makes a move. Cody loses the puck underneath me. It's still being fought for, and then it gets sent down by Salt Lake. Manch to it. Manch makes a move. Manch makes another move, carrying it wide. Doesn't get through that contact, loses the puck. Manch seems to have a little bit of a bee in his bonnet today. He's got a hit, leaves it for Cody. Cody gets it up to Coulter. Coulter, I think, was waiting for Marco, sends it around. Cody holds the point, comes around to Coulter. Nope, comes around to Parker, excuse me. Marco chips it deeper. Marco with a hit. Goes off Cody on the point, no ice, as the penalty had expired. Owen gives it to Josh. Josh carries with speed. He's being harassed. Little man takes it. Josh takes it back. Gets it to Coulter. Coulter gets knocked down, loses the puck. It gets rimmed around. Cody holds it on the point. Cody looking for a shot, tipped by Josh, probably with a high stick, but the goalie makes the save anyway. Marco intercepts, gets it to Josh. They decide to share the puck. And Marco gets it to Josh. Josh looking for Coulter. Coulter with a shot, loose, loose. It's still loose. I believe the whistle was blown by the referee on the other side.
Might have been halfway pinned.
Yep. Do it. 7:16 remaining in the game. Will's neck guard needs, I think it was a neck guard. Need a little bit of adjusting or fixing. Maybe it was a chin strap. He seems to be struggling with it. All right, he's got it. All right, false start by literally everyone. Nolan looking for Will, can't quite get him. Ooh, Will gets smacked in the face. 77 with speed, he's gonna come down. Parker's gonna go look for the hit. He spins back. Luckily, it allows Jones to pin him on the boards. Hit by Jones. Hit by Parker, and Will does not get it out. Comes to Parker. Parker looking for Gavin. It pops up, and our undressed goalie, Mr. Hunter Kessie, snags the puck out of midair, like any well-trained goalie would by instinct. .641 left.
Still 2-1.
Lopez loses the draw. I don't know if Owen got a piece of that or not. Jonesy got it to Cam. Cam crossed to Lopez. Lopez carries in. Lopez, looking for Judah off his stick. Cam looking to pull it out, can't quite do it, and it comes the other way. Good back check by Lopez, frees it up. Judah can't grab it. The clapper goes in on Owen and save.
There's a lot of misses.
Yeah.
Whiffs. Glad Owen did not whiff.
Yeah. I've mentioned to a couple of the 16s lines, the word I keep using over and over is almost, right? So like they're getting there, they're getting close, they're almost there, but not quite. Gabe's gonna try and carry through, it gets in on net.
Oh, did he just poke the goalie in the head?
I think that was incidental to the pushing he was doing, but. I'd like to see Judah move up the dot a little more. Ooh, here's my hand. In case Lopez could win that back. He didn't, but.
It's good to use visual aids in your videos.
Yeah. Lopez got it to Judah. Judah lost it. Lopez with a hit. Comes around, whiffed on. Connor takes it. Connor with a shot. Glove save. And we'll get a new line. So like with Morgan here, right there is where Josh would line up. Morgan instead ties it up. It gets sent all the way down on net. Owen's got to make a save. Owen flips it out off Gabe's stick to Carter. Carter leaves it for Gabe. Gabe, long shot off the goalie's shoulder and out of the rink.
Owen would have had the second assist.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my spreadsheet doesn't have a spot for that. I might need to adjust my spreadsheet.
You would if a goalie scored.
Oh my God! With 100, I would like post a big banner on the top of our page. That was Morgan on the draw. Zach was fighting for it, but Salt Lake gets it out. Gabe whacked it, but Salt Lake maintains possession. Comes back to Connor. Connor makes a move. Connor carries it out of the zone. Looking for the centering pass that gets intercepted and gets turned the other way. Hit by Connor. Comes to Gabe. Gabe to Connor. Connor rims it around looking for Gabe. Gabe to Connor. Connor carries, still in his skates. Looking to center, centering pass gets blocked. He wanted Morgan in the front there. Good stick by Josh, but it hits Morgan offside. Morgan gets a little shove for no reason.
For no reason?
Yeah.
I mean, he might have said something.
Morgan?
Like, I don't know Morgan.
Morgan said something?
Okay.
No, I think somebody said on the bench said it.
I disagree.
Okay.
4-4-4 left in the game. Marco loses the draw. Puck comes back to Marco. He can't chip it up. Second attempt, still doesn't get out. Shot goes wide. Marco knocked it free for a second, but Salt Lake maintains.
Oh.
And then they pass to their guy who had moved off of the point. No ice because they sent it down. Josh is in pursuit and goes the other way.
Left their post.
Marco tries to dump it down. Long shot saved by Owen, and then Cody flips it back behind the net, but Salt Lake gets there first.
What happened to the energy in this game?
Hit by Cody. Ooh, pinballs off of Manch, and Owen covers. Did that have the velocity after bouncing off Manch to be considered a shot, or did Owen just cover a loose puck?
Depends. If you're Owen's folks, then it's for sure a shot.
Gotcha. All right. The Browns have decided that will be a shot, not just a cover. Ooh, ooh. Nolan loses the draw. Good save by O's. Then who was that? Jonesy with a hit. He had gotten it up to Will. Will lost it. Now it comes free to Nolan. Nolan to Will. Will looking across for Zach. Welty. Welty getting it to Nolan. Nolan carrying it in. And the backhand shot is held.
Got a little more sauce on that.
I feel like I just saw this line.
I feel like I saw that play with
All right,
Nolan.
so look,
breaking in
they're
by
going to do
himself.
that with Josh lined up right there. Wins it back. Josh with a hard shot over the net. Comes all the way back down to our end. Parker delays to get the hit. It gets kicked to Josh. Josh to Parker. Gets knocked off Parker's stick. But he hits the guy away and keeps it. Then he's going to carry down. Gets the long shot. I believe it went off the goalie's glove. Dave, second opinion?
Definitely.
All right, definitely off the goalie's glove. Shot missed by Coulter. And Marco tried to chip it down. Comes to Josh. Josh gets tripped, puts one on net. Don't be stupid. All right. Nope, 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 nope. Don't talk, Josh. Nope, don't talk, Josh. Just keep going, buddy. We'll take the power play. Shh. All right, so tripping for Salt Lake. Moose goes to the power play. For 2 minutes, there's 2:32 on the clock. Moose up by 1. This seems to be an advantageous position for the Moose. Lopez loses the draw. Not quite so. All right. Cody holds it on the point. His shot gets blocked. Comes back to Cody at center. Cody delays on his knees. Sends it back down deep. Whatever it takes, man. Lopez in pursuit. It gets rimmed around. It gets sent all the way down. Gabe's got it. He's got a little bit of room. He's got a little bit of speed, but fumbles the puck a little bit, takes it back. Now he's going to slow it down. Feeds Cam on the point. Cam's pass gets blocked. Then he drops it down to Lopez. Lopez, shot gets blocked and goes into the netting.
I'd like to see him get set up a little bit because Salt Lake's pretty good at not over pursuing. So I feel like if they just make a couple good passes,
Well, it's an interesting
Moose could
strategy.
start to look for some lanes.
And win by Marco, gets to Coulter. Coulter with a shot and save. It's an interesting strategy. Do you play for the win and try and get the goal by taking some risks, or do you play conservative, run out the clock, and basically run out the game and get the win?
Oh, I think you always play for the win.
Marco gets to Coulter. Coulter bounce pass back to Parker. Parker gets it to Josh. Josh, one-timer, misses the net. Marco dumps it down deep. Gets to Coulter. Coulter runs into Josh, turns the other way, turns the other way, turns the other way. Connor down low, gets it to Josh. Josh can't hold on. And then Salt Lake sends it all the way down on net. Owen's got to make a save. Parker to it.
Notice Owen did not ramp it up into the netting.
He did not, no. Oh! Yep, so Coulter gets blown up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Coulter!
He's gonna.
Can't do it, Coulter. He's not beating before.
All right, so there is 20 seconds left. Oh, now Coulter's going to go talk to the guy in the box.
Interesting that.
All right, so we still had 20 seconds left on our power play.
It's interesting they give Parker, they didn't follow the original hit.
Right.
So I'm not sure what.
Yeah, Parker
Yeah.
and Coulter both get penalties. There's less than a minute to go, 53 seconds.
It's hard
All
to
right.
see where the puck was at the time.
All right,
of the
Steiny just
first hit.
kicked 21 out of the box. He's sending him to the locker room.
I think that's the time left or just something off the ice.
And 48 goes to the box really pissed off. I don't know if he's serving the penalty for someone or if he said something on the bench and got a separate penalty. I don't know what that was. Sorry to all of our parent volunteers doing game sheet who have to figure this out.
It's really easy until
Until
the whole
this
team goes to
happens.
the box.
Yeah, you're right. I think the majority of the game, this is pretty good. But right now, it
Reese
might
is
get a little
getting an
complicated.
explanation.
Yeah. And the fun part is Coulter now gets to sit there with his dad staring at him.
I don't know if there was an actual timeout.
No, I think that that they're just doing an explanation. All right, so the face-off is going to be where it was for the offside. Coulter goes to the box, the other guy goes to the box, so they must, nope, now they switch it.
They're going to talk it over.
Nope, it's coming our end. All right. So looks like offsetting penalties. I don't see anything else up on the board, although we only have 3 players on the ice right now, 4 players on the ice right now. Now, Salt Lake has 5, but that's because they pulled their goalie.
Empty net. Come on, Owen, with the goalie goal.
All right, so 5-on-4 power play with an empty net, 53 seconds left in the game, 20 seconds left in their penalty. So in 20 seconds, they're going to have 6 on the ice. Marco to the dot, goes straight up in the air. Salt Lake's able to take it. Shot off Owen. Connor knocked it to the corner. Gabe working for it with a hit. Comes free. Connor, you got it. Connor, should have just sent it down all the way instead of looking for the shot on net. Gabe,
Let him go.
and then Marco's got intercepted. Josh sends it all the way down, missing the net. 20 seconds on the clock. Take your time. An intercept by Connor, and Connor with the empty net goal, putting the Moose in solid position to win the game. Stop being an idiot, Connor. 16, 17, 49, and 51 on the ice.
I think we saw the empty net goal in the 18 game earlier this
We
month.
absolutely did. Eight seconds to go in the tilt. Moose now up by 2. Morgan wins it forward to himself. Tries to dump it down deep, it doesn't quite go. That guy trying to hurt Morgan there. Jonesy getting into it. Carter been getting into it. But game ends, Moose win 3-1.